All right. Hey y'all, so I'm going to make a video today. And it's going to be about one solution, infinitely many, and no solution. And I know I made one yesterday, but this time I'm just going to break it down a little bit more and be more clearer in my expectations, or in not my expectations, but like what one solution, infinitely many solutions, and no solutions mean, right? So first we're going to start off with one solution. We are used to that. So one solution means there is only one value that will make the equation true, right? So here's an example of one solution. Put this in your math notebook. So say I have the equation 2x minus 3 plus 9 equals 5 plus x minus 1, right? I see something like this. Let me zoom in. I see something like this. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to distribute. Don't forget to distribute. So 2 times x and 2 times negative 3. I always forget the negatives. I don't know why I don't like negatives, but remember your negatives. 2 times x is 2x. 2 times negative 3 is negative 6 plus 9 equals 5 plus x minus 1. Y'all probably like, Miss A, your hand's in the way. Miss A, your hand's in the way. Y'all be all right. All right, so this video is going to do the box method, okay? This is the box method. I make a video that's not the box method, but right now I'm doing the box method. All right, so one side, variables. One side, constants. We already know that. You make your boxes. Boxes. I have 2 variables. Break my boxes into 2. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 constants. Break my boxes into 4. All right, variables have to be on the left. So 2x, that's on the left, so it stays the same. I don't change the sign. My next variable, not that, not that, not that. Left and right of the equation sign. So this x, 1x, is on the right side. I have to put it on my left side, so negative 1x. So 1x, so 2x plus negative 1x is just 1x. My constants I want on the right side. So if it's not on the right side, I have to change the sign. Negative 6 is on the left, right? So it becomes positive. 9 is on the left, it becomes negative. 5 is on the right, so I just keep it. Negative 1 is on the right, so I just keep it. All right, cool. So 6 plus negative 9 is negative 3, plus 5 is 2, plus negative 1 is 1. So I divide by 1 on both sides. That cancels. X equals 1. That means I can only plug in 1 for x to balance this equation, right? So I can plug in 1 here, and I'll get the same number on both sides. That is the only value that'll make that true, right? So when we have something like infinitely many solutions, it means I can have any value of x and it'll make my statement true. So let's look at infinitely many solutions. So the equation I'm going to use is 2 times x plus 10 minus 17 equals 5 plus 2x minus 2. All right, pause it, take a second to write it. All right, first thing I got to do, I see parentheses. I see parentheses, got to distribute. 2 times x is 2x. 2 times 10 is 20. Minus 17 equals 5 plus 2. I bring everything else down, right? I only distribute for this, then I bring everything else down. All right, variables on one side, constants on the other. All right, how many variables do I have? 1, 2. 2 variables. How many constants do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 2x is on the left, so it stays 2x. This other 2x is on the right, so I switch it to negative 2x, all right? My constants. This 20 is on the left, but I need constants to be on the right, so it switches signs. Remember, constants have to be on the right, variables on the left. We are grouping them, right? We're grouping them. Negative 17 is on the left, put it on the right. 5 is on the right, keep it. Negative 2 is on the right, keep it. So 2x plus negative 2x, that just gives me 0. Like, not 0x, just like 0. It goes away. All right? Now let's look at this side. So negative 20 plus 17, I know is negative 3. Negative 3 plus 5 is a positive 2. And positive 2 plus negative 2 is 0. Adding all these numbers, I get 0. When I get 0 equal to 0 using the box method, that means I have infinitely many solutions. So I can plug in 1 here for x and I'll get a balanced equation. I could plug 2 in, I get a balanced equation. I could plug 3 in, I get a balanced equation. If I have the same number on both sides, it'll be infinitely many solutions. All right? So now let's do no solution. No solution. All right, so the equation I'm going to use is 5x plus 3 minus 3x equals 2 times x plus 3 minus 5. Don't y'all love long equations? They're so fun. All right, ooh, I see parentheses. Ooh, I gotta distribute. So, I know I gotta distribute this too, but I'm gonna bring everything else down before I do that. So 5x plus 3 minus 3x equals 2 times x is 2x plus 2 times 3 is a positive 6 minus 5. All right, so variables on one side, constants on the other. How many variables do I have? 1, 2, 3. Cool, break it up into 3. How many constants do I have? 1, 2, 3. Break it up into 3. So variables got to be on the left. 5x stays the same as on the left. Negative 3x stays the same as on the left side of the equal sign. But that 2x, it's positive, so it becomes negative 2x. All right, constants. I have 3 on the left. It has to be on the right, so it becomes negative. 6 stays the same. Negative 5 stays the same. So let me add. So 5x plus negative 3x plus negative 2x is also just 0. But negative 3 plus 6, that's 3. 3 plus negative 5 is negative 2. And 0 doesn't equal negative 2. Like, that will never be true. So there's no solution. So let's reiterate. If you get x equal to a number, right? That means you have one solution. If you get your variable equal to one number. If you get 0 equal to 0, this is only using the box method. If you get 0 equal to 0, that means you have infinitely many solutions because this will always be true. However, if you get 0 equal to some other number, it's no solution because 0 will never equal negative 2 ever, ever, ever in the history of life. All right. Y'all got that? Use those when you're practicing.